Hi everyone, I'm Stephanie Socha and my channel is for sewing, quilting, and decorating. This is sort of kind of a vlogish like video because last weekend I attended a local retreat and got some good things, so I want to show you that. And we actually completed both projects of both classes that were held. So I thought that was a really big accomplishment and want to show those. So, and then I've got the last thing on the video will be I just joined the Fab Fit Fun subscription, and I know it's been around for a while and I've always been interested, but I've watched a lot of YouTube channel reviews and openings of the boxes and that sort of thing. So I finally did it and I love this first box, so it's a good start, and I'll show you guys what I've gotten there. Okay, so let's get started. All right, so like I said, I went to a retreat that was local to me, and it was the Sew Sweetness retreat. And Sew Sweetness is a bag pattern company. Sarah Lawson is the pattern designer, and this is probably one of the last retreats that she's going to have for a little while at least. I know they're not going to do anything next year, so I've never been to one and I've always wanted to because she's right here in my area. So I got lucky and I was able to get a last minute ticket from someone who couldn't attend. So anyway, the first night was last Thursday, and there was a welcome sort of reception, and when we got there, we got to pick a whole roll of cork. That was part of, I guess, what you know, a lot of people call it swag, or that sort of thing. When they go to retreats, they'll get some goodies. So this is the one I picked. This is a it's like a snakeskin cork, and it's cork fabric, but it's a snakeskin print, and it's got kind of like a little vinyl-y shine to it. It's really pretty. I mean, there were so many patterns there that initially I just couldn't decide, so I asked, actually I asked one of the people there, actually happened to be her daughter, and she picked this out. This was the first thing, and I loved it immediately, but then I kept looking, and then I ended up going with this. So thank you, Violet, for helping me pick out this cork. So I'm really happy with this, and this was a freebie for attending the retreat. And then, of course, there was a pop-up shop there, and you know that whole exit through the gift shop? Well, this was enter and exit through the gift shop to get to our sewing room. And I've got some photos. I'll put those up here so you can see. It was a colorful rainbow of product, and it looked like yummy candy. It was just the most beautiful eye candy to see. Again, I had a hard time deciding on, I wanted some glitter vinyl, and there were colors, all these colors that I love. I love aqua, turquoise, teal, purple, pink, red, I mean all of the colors. But she did not have, because purple is my favorite color, and she did not have this out the first day. But then the person sitting across from me was sewing with this on her project the first day, and I wanted this vinyl, and I just happened to mention it, and they brought it the second day. So I scooped it up. I mean, and they brought 3 rolls of this, and the 3 rolls were gone probably, yeah, before lunchtime. So yeah, as soon as I saw it when I walked in, I scooped it up because I knew it was going to be gone if I didn't. So purple glitter vinyl, and this one was really pretty. It's like a champagne glitter vinyl. So pretty. I'm not sure what I'm doing with these, but I just thought this is really nice and elegant for the holidays, so we'll see what happens with that. And I got also a black roll of cork, because that actually has been on my list to get for a while. So I picked this up, and actually I'm going to use these two together to make some gifts for some people. So cork and vinyl. Then I got this thing called the strip stick, and whoever invented this is kind of brilliant, because it's really, all this really is quarter round molding wood piece on the inside. So it's flat on the bottom and it lays down, and this part is curved, and then there's a layer of batting on top of it, and then the outside is sewn. It's just like a muslin cotton fabric, but it's a very nice tool to use when you want to press your seams open. The seams will open around the curve and they'll press open without, sometimes when you're pressing seams open, on the side that you're pressing is fine, then you flip it over and there's like a little ridge or a tunnel that doesn't totally get, so then you gotta press it again from the other side. This will eliminate that. And I was told that this will also press your seams to one side or the other. So if you're trying to press your seams to the dark side, then you can lay your fabric and press the seam towards that one side, whatever side you want to press it towards. So I'm really excited about this, and even though I'm sure you could probably easily make this, this is one of the things where I just wanted, it's not that expensive. I think it's about maybe $11. And for the convenience of already having this made for me, and I don't have to spend an afternoon going to the hardware store and putting all this together, and there's no way you're really going to get this sewn that tightly across the edges either. So, I mean, maybe, but that would be really hard. So yeah, I like the strip stick, and these went fast. They were all gone the first day, and I think they brought some more the second day. Everybody was buying these. I also have had my eye on this little hammer, because I saw this on one of Sarah's videos, but I didn't really know. When you see stuff on a video, you don't quite know, like for this, what, it looks so tiny. Look, it's so cute. It's a cute little hammer, and this is what you can use to, with a snap setter tool, to put snaps into fabric, and I even think I could use this for rivets too. But it's so tiny, and I thought, well, how effective can this really be? Well, this is weighted really well. I mean, it's got a nice weight to it, so it's going to work really well. And the cool thing about it is that A, aesthetically it's beautiful, and B, this part unscrews and there is a flathead screwdriver. So sometimes with purse hardware, you'll need to use a screwdriver for some turn locks or whatever, you know, different types of hardware that you install into bags. And there is actually another one that comes out. Actually, it might be two more actually. This one on the end, look at another little screwdriver. Isn't that cute? A little bit smaller size. And there's one more. It's like the little Russian dolls that go fit inside each other. So that's even a smaller screwdriver. It's so cute. I love it. So yeah, not only a very useful tool, especially in bag making, but it's really is pretty. I love this gold handle, and it's a really nice size. So got this hammer finally. So I'll put a link in the description to the So Sweetness website, because you can get all of these. You can get all of this glitter vinyl. She sells the hammer, the strip stick, the cork. So I'll put that link in the description. But that was my shopping fun at the retreat. And before I went to the retreat, I made these cute little Kismet containers. This is also a pattern from So Sweetness. Very easy to make these. Not that many pattern pieces. The zipper was pretty easy. And this one was holding my Wonder Clips. This worked really well. This travels really well. It's padded, because normally I have my clips in this container in my sewing room here, which is glass. And I like it because you could see through it and they look really pretty inside of the glass container. But for traveling, you can't use this because it'll break, of course. So yeah, this came in very handy, and worked out really well. And then I made the larger one, and I use this too, so I use both of these a lot at the retreat. And I just stored just some miscellaneous things, and it just, like, you know, they have these little handles and it keeps things organized really well. Oh, I bought this too, I forgot. I got this 3-pack of 40 weight Aurifil thread at the retreat, which has the purple, pink, and the yellow, but the 40 weight, which is a really nice weight to use for sewing bags. Okay, so I just bought like just miscellaneous tools, my thread that I was going to use. So this large size Kismet was perfect. I could just throw all this miscellaneous stuff in here and not have to lug my real big, kind of like I have a big organizer that I usually take. This is Wonder double stick tape. So I actually bought this at the retreat because I left mine at home, and this is very convenient to use when you're installing zippers. So, and then this is my, now I put this inside this padded case because this is glass, but this is my little mini mason jar pin cushion, and all my pins are in there. So we did have to use some pins for one of the bags. But yeah, I mean, this held a ton of stuff. My fray check, a couple of rolls of thread. So these little Kismet boxes are really useful and pretty. All right, so I'm going to show you the 2 bags that we made. She had a guest instructor, and it was Celine Allart from Blue Calla Patterns, and she also is a bag pattern designer, and we made her pattern the Baronia bag. So this bag definitely had a couple of techniques that were different to me. I mean, there's a few different ways to do things, and she had a different way to do the boxing on the bottom of the bag. Well, this is the bag. I love it. I love this bag. I've already used it yesterday when I went to work, and I used the copper, or, you know, to me it looks a little more, looks rose gold. It's not as orange, it's more of a pinky copper hardware. And this hardware got a lot of oohs and ahs at the retreat, so everybody really liked it. But yeah, this bag is beautiful. And the zipper itself, the installation of this was not hard at all. And the bag itself really wasn't that complicated. It's just a lot of steps. And when you're sewing with 23 other people in the room, it gets a little chaotic to try to focus. But it was fun, and that's why they had the sewing room open till midnight every night. So I was determined to finish this that day, and I finally did it around 10:30 at night. But it was just I got behind earlier because I just had a couple of calls that something happened, so it kind of distracted me. But I caught up and got it done, and I will say the most challenging part for me was the boxing at the bottom of the bag. So these little this box part here was the most complicated, because this pattern combined the lining and the exterior in a single boxing sewing technique. So there were a lot of layers to sew through, and you had to be precise, and because the cork is a little slippery, that's what actually slipped. I got one side perfect the first time I did it. My second side, the cork had slipped, so I had to remove all the stitching and try it again. But it worked. It was fine, but that was probably just the most, I think, kind of difficult part of the bag, just trying to get all the layers together. But I love it. This is such, and I love how this unzips, and this gusset is here. I think that's the only other thing I did wrong initially, was I had these flaps when I sewed the zipper in and they were coming out this way. Simple, easy fix, just had to take it back out and redo it. But anyway, this is, I've got all my stuff in here, but there's a zipper and there's two slip pocket, I don't know what they're called, slip pockets, open pockets, and a zippered pocket. So yeah, very useful, functional, and stylish, and I love it. So this is the Baronia bag by Blue Cala Patterns. I'll put a link in the description for this. And then the next day we did one of Sarah's bags, So Sweetness. This is one of her newer patterns, the satellite bag. This is a really cute bag. It is a crossbody style, kind of like a small messenger style bag, and really not that complicated to make. Again, a couple of new techniques with the front pocket, but nothing that you know, you really can't handle. I did get some help from my neighbor on this one too, just because I don't know, I think I got distracted with some of the shopping and, you know, chit-chatting with people, but the person next to me was a very experienced sewer, and she just like breezed through both of her projects like nothing. But this is my satellite bag. The handle's inside, so I put it in there when I packed everything up to go home. So it's really cute. It's a great size, and there's a detail with the zipper. And this actually is functional. This opens, it almost acts like a decorative welt, but then it opens and you could actually store stuff inside of here if you wanted to. Like maybe like just open it a little bit and put like maybe your gloves in here if you live in a colder climate, because we're into fall right now up here in Chicago. Or papers, receipts, whatever. That's cute. And then there's a magnet closure. I used a sew-in magnet and it's really cool. It's so easy to put in. You just have to make sure you put the direction of the positive part of the magnet towards the fabric that it's going to touch to it. But you don't even see the hardware. It's sewn inside underneath the face fabric, and it works really well. So there's a front pocket. There's also a zip pocket inside and a couple of open pockets. So it's such a really cute bag. Front pocket, yeah. So yeah, this, and then an adjustable strap. Believe it or not, adjustable straps are not that hard to make, and they're so versatile. I love the hardware. So I used this iridescent hardware, and it's kind of got all the purpley blues, yellow, kind of rainbowy iridescent. So pretty. It looks really nice with this fabric, this Tula fabric. This is from her Chipper collection. It's the Foxes. So those are the two projects we made, one bag each day, and we all took pictures of our bags. Almost everyone finished their bags, and a couple of people made doubles. So I know there was someone at our table that made 2 Baronia bags, and I think she also made 2 of these. So wow, that is like amazing. So this was a lot of fun. So that's what I did last week at the sewing retreat, and I just wanted to show one cool thing. This I got with my subscription to I think it's called Love Patchwork and Quilting. It's a magazine from the UK, and they gave this away with one of their magazines this summer, and it's a seam roller. So it's very lightweight, and unlike my other seam roller, I think I have it right here, this guy squeaks. It's like squeaky, squeaky, squeaky every time you press your seams. So this one is all plastic and it does not squeak, and it presses the seams almost, I mean, just as well as this one. So yeah, great little tool. Okay, so that was the retreat. It was tons of fun. I met lots of new friends, and I was actually a little bit bummed when it was over. So Sunday, it was exhausting for me though. I was just literally exhausted from getting up so early because I had a 40-minute drive to there. I kind of wish I stayed at the hotel with everybody else, but then I wouldn't have been able to spend money at the pop-up shop. So that was my trade-off with that. But anyway, it was just such a great thing to attend, and I'm glad I did. So back to the Fab Fit Fun box. All right, let me get this set up. All right, so this is my very first Fab Fit Fun box, and it's the fall 2018 fall box. So I just took a little peek inside just to kind of have an idea of some of the stuff before I talked about it to you, but it's all, I haven't even really unpacked it at all because it's kind of, I don't know, it's a reveal. People like to watch unboxings, but I'm not gonna be that tedious with this one. But the box really is cute. Look at that. I mean, to get this, and what I like about this subscription is it's only 4 times a year, so you're not gonna go broke. I don't like the monthly ones because the good subscription boxes that are monthly are upwards of like $40 a month, and that's including sewing and quilting ones. So a note about the sewing and quilting boxes, I usually have what's already in those boxes, like maybe at least 3 of the items. So that's one of the things, because I am like a little gadget person. So I already have this. They know they can, you know, put these in some of the boxes, and so yeah. And I'm a little bit more picky about like what fabric bundles I like to get too. So I don't really subscribe to any of the sewing quilting boxes yet. But this one I love because they do let you pick a few items that you would prefer. So I'll show you. The one that I picked is this cute little teapot. You had a choice of a French press pot, but I have 2 of those already. And I also am a huge tea drinker, and I love this. So cute. So it's by Alfred, ceramic and stainless steel teapot. All right, I did open this and look at it. It's so gorgeous. So it's blue with little like cherry blossom flowers on it. It is adorable. Just a little personal. And then this stainless steel lid flips up, and then it's got the strainer right here, so you can put your tea leaves in here, pour your hot water in there, and then how cute is this? Pour out your little tea. I love it. So we're just getting into major warm drinks with the fall and winter, so this will get a lot of use. I'm thinking I might even keep it up here in my studio because I already have a Keurig, but this would be really nice for tea. Okay, so that is great. Oh, and when you sign up for Fab Fit Fun, your very first box, they give you a $10 discount. So this one was only $39, and then the remaining 3 for the year is $49. And you can cancel at any time. So I love all of that. This is just some information. I haven't even, this is probably like one of their little, yep, Fab Fit Fun magazine. So it's kind of a fun thing. It's like they combine beauty, home decor, and like some little snacky food stuff. Like they put this Luna bar in here. So I like the mixture. I like that it's a little bit of everything. This is the other thing I got to choose from. And these are Bluetooth headphones. And it's Bluetooth, so they just hang around your neck, and you connect to your phone through Bluetooth. It's like a wireless connection. So this is cool. I mean, already just these 2 items is worth more than $39. So this is a really, really good box. I'm really pleased with it. So those were the 2 items I got. Oh no, I gotta choose one other item too. So there's some skincare stuff in here too. And this is a shower gel. It is fragrance. There's some alpine rose, sage, wild basil, and autumn blossom. So shower gel. This is an eye cream. Not that, I mean, I don't really use eye cream because it's kind of redundant with your moisturizer, but I'll use this. I mean, it looks like it's got echinacea. It's called Pharmacy Do It All. So it's definitely made in Korea. Yeah, it's vegan, so not tested on animals, and it's free of parabens and so forth. Beauty blender sponge, yay, I love these. So what I already like about this box too is that I know most of this stuff is going to get used, so it's not a waste. I love it. I hate getting stuff. I think there was, my sister got like the Birch box a while ago, and she ended up giving so much of the stuff away because it's stuff that you just wouldn't really use all the time. This is a day cream, so it's a moisturizer, hydrating. So this is a tea towel. I really like this. See, so this is going to get a ton of use too. It's really nice. It's a couple of them actually, and the quality is very nice. I like it. Beautiful. So, towels. Oh, I've been waiting to open this. Wait, before I get to that one. What are these? This is Glam Glow Bubble Sheet. Oh, they're masks. So, cleansing face masks. Fun. Fun, fun, fun. See, this is the kind of stuff that, I don't know, that I would ever splurge on, but I like getting them in the box, and those will get used. This was one of the other choices I got too. So I chose this Vince Camuto vegan leather, which is a faux leather tote bag. Oh, it is so cute. Look at, there's a gray stripe in the front. Wow, this faux leather is really nice. You almost have a hard time because the hand is so well done on this. I mean, and it's got a real nice thickness to it. It's not a real thin vinyl. It's very nice. This is a cute tote bag for fall, winter. Yay! Oh my gosh. I think I got to choose the color too because they had more of a cognac color one too, but I chose the black one. Oh, and there's a little pocket. Great. Nice basic tote bag, Vince Camuto. So that's it. That's everything in the box. So I just wanted to show it in case anybody's interested. I always like watching these on other people's channels, and so I thought I would show my very first box on this one. And this is great. I can't wait to pick out the items that I want for my winter box. So yeah, I've had a really cool week, the past week, with the retreat and getting my first Fab Fit Fun box. Really, really cool. But I did make a video that I will edit and put up next. I made a tablecloth on my serger that has the patented wave stitch, that's a baby lock stitch. So that will be coming up soon, and I look forward to hearing from you, and let me know if you guys also do the Fab Fit Fun box. This is my very first time on it, and so far I really love it. I love everything that came into this box. Alright, so that's all for today. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe. And if you want to also check out my podcast, I have a bi-weekly podcast called Make and Decorate, and I will put the links in the description. Thanks. Bye.